Up next are comparison operators. Comparison operators compare two values and return a Boolean result, true or false. Let's head over to PyScripter and check out the comparison operators. We will start with the equal to comparison. The equal to comparison uses the double equals to check if two values are the same. For example, is 10 equal to 10? Of course, the answer is true. And if we ask is 10 equal to 11, we get false. We can also ask is 10 equal to 10.0? Now, what do you think will be returned here? For a numerical value, it does not matter that the decimal place is not present on the left. In reality, 10 is equal to 10.0. They are the same number. So we get true. Now if we see if 10 is equal to 10.4, we obviously get false. You can use comparison operators to evaluate any data type in Python. For example, we will use strings. Ireland equal Ireland. Is Ireland equal to Ireland? So is the string Ireland equal to the string Ireland? Of course it is. But now for our right hand operand, if we use a lowercase I, this is not the same as the uppercase Ireland. When we hit enter, we are returned false. Python is case sensitive. We can also compare lists. Just stick 1 and 2 in there and set that equal to another list of 1 and 2 and hit enter. It is true, but a list is not the same as a tuple with the same element values. When we hit enter, we get false. We can also check not equal to. Is 10 not equal to 10? Now 10 is equal to 10, so we're going to expect false returned here. And we get false. Is 10 not equal to 11? Of course it's not, so we get true. Is 10 not equal to 10.0? We saw that it is equal to 10.0, so we returned false this time. And of course 10 is not equal to 10.4. And of course we can do the same for our strings. We can check Ireland not equal to another string of Ireland. Of course that's false because they are identical. But if we change the uppercase in the right for a lowercase I and hit enter, our left operand with the uppercase I is not the same as our right hand operate with the lowercase I. And we can do the same for our lists. 1, 2 not equal to another list containing 1 and 2. It is of course equal, so we'll return false. But if we change our right operand to be a tuple, we will get true because it is not equal on the left hand operand to the right hand operand. So far we've seen equal to with the double equal sign and not equal to with the exclamation mark followed by the equal sign. Up next is the greater than comparison. Is 10 greater than 10? Of course it's not. So we get false. Is 10 greater than 9? It is, so we'll get true. Is 10.1 greater than 10? It is by 0.1, so we get true. Now here's where it gets slightly controversial. Is Ireland greater than England? True. Oh well, if you say so, Python. But how are we comparing two strings using greater than? Python is checking the first character of each string. On the left we have I and on the right we have E. In your workbook under comparison operators, there is a table that lists the decimal value of ASCII characters. And if we take a quick look at that, we can see that an uppercase E has a decimal value of 69, whereas an uppercase I has a value of 73. 73 is greater than 69, and that is why the string Ireland is greater than the string England. We'll head back to PyScripter. If we changed the E to a lowercase e and hit enter, we now get false. That's because a lowercase e has a higher decimal value than an uppercase I. Let's keep Ireland as the left operand, and for the right we will type in Ireland, but this time we'll use a capital L. So what are we expecting here? For the I or an E, it is the same on both sides of the operator. Then we hit this lowercase l and an uppercase L. In ASCII, a lowercase l has a higher value than an uppercase L. So we are expecting our operator to return true. And that's what we get. Let's take a look at lists. We'll create a list with 1 and 2. I'll say, is that greater than another list with 1 and 2? Of course it's not. They're the exact same. So we get false. Python is comparing the first element of each list. If they are the same, it moves on to the second element and checks if they are the same or not. Let's change our list to 0 and 2. And is this greater than a list of 1 and 2? Taking what I just said there, 1 is greater than 0. So this should return false because 0 is not greater than 1. I hit enter. Even if we make the second element of our first list to be 1000, 0 is still not greater than 1, so it's never going to hit the second element. So we still get false. We'll try it with the second element greater. So we'll go with 1 and 5. Is 1 and 5 greater than 1 and 2? 1 and 1 at the first element are the same, so it's going to move into the second. And we have 5, which is greater than 2, so we expect true to be returned. If we have a greater than, of course we have a less than. Is 10 less than 10? No, it's not, so that's false. Is 10 less than 9? Of course that's false. Is 10 less than 10.1? Of course it is, so we get true. Is Ireland less than England? We hit enter and we get false. But again, if we change England to a lowercase, Ireland is indeed less than England, because a lowercase character is greater than any of the uppercase characters when it comes to the ASCII value. Make sure to refer to your workbook to check out the table. And the same applies for our lists. It'll first check out the first element of the list and compare it to the first element of the other list. So if we have 1 and 2 is less than 1 and 2, it's not, they're the same, so we get false. If we stick a 0 in as the first element of the first list and hit enter, we get true because 0 is less than 1. If we have the same first element, which is 1 and 1, it's going to check the second element. Let's change the second element here to 1. So is 2 less than 1? No, it is not, so we are going to get false. We can add an OR component to our greater than and less than, and that is greater than or equal to, or less than or equal to. The greater than or equal symbol is greater than and equal, as we see here. And the less than is less than or equal to, as we see here. Now if we check, is 10 greater than or equal to 10? We're going to get true, because 10, while it's not greater than, it is equal to 10. We could also change that to less than or equal to and get the same result. 10 is not less than 10, but it is equal to 10. We could check, is 10 greater than or equal to 5? While it is not equal to 5, it is greater than 5, so we get true. Is 10 less than or equal to 5? 10 is neither less than or equal to 5, so we get false. That concludes the comparison symbols. We can also use the Python keywords is and is not for identity comparison. Now, identity comparison is different than value comparison. Let's create a variable x and set this to equal a list that contains 1 and 2. We'll also create a variable called y and set this equal to 1 and 2 in a list. Hit enter. If we say x equals y, we are returned true. The values are the same. If we say x is y, we get false. These are two different variables. Although they contain the same value, they sit in different locations in memory. We can also ask x is not y, which is going to be true because x is not y. They are two different variables. Hit enter and we get return true. But here's the gotcha. If I say y is equal to x and hit enter, now our y and x are the same value located in memory. So if I ask x is y, this time we get true, and x is not y, we get false, because they are identical. In this video, we took a look at comparison operators. We saw equal to, not equal to, greater than or equal to, less than or equal to, and then we also took a look at the identity comparison is and is not. The comparison operators compared values, whereas the is and is not compared identity. It is comparing if two variables point to the same place in memory.